At school, in the 6th grade, a new boy was assigned to me. At the end of the school year, he and I were inseparable, but after graduation, life separated our paths to other cities. We were carefree kids back then, and it never even occurred to me why my friend's dad was so young and gray-haired. I only knew in passing that he worked in medicine and did not pay much attention to this fact. Only years later, when I met my school friend at a graduation party, whom we had not had for 7 long years, we talked and I learned a terrible story. It turns out that Dennis's dad was a pathologist during the forensic examination. In my opinion, that's what it's called. In general, he found out the causes of death of his patients. Dennis remembers only one fact from childhood, when Dad went to an urgent call in the evening as an ordinary dad, and returned as a dad with a white head. When the boy asked his father about gray hair, Dad said that it was necessary, that people could sometimes grow old because of hard work. The boy noticed that his father had become silent and gloomy, and his mother always tried to talk quietly and calmly in front of him. It wasn't until she became an adult, and she and her mother had experienced her father's stroke, that her mother told her what happened that night when his hair turned gray. He was urgently called to work. The neighbors were worried about the fact that there had been no sign of the young girl for a week, after a quarrel with her husband, who left with a suitcase and did not return. There is silence in the apartment. The door was broken down and the girl's corpse was found. It was necessary to find out what was the cause of death. In general, Den's father has taken up his immediate duties. He opened the corpse, began to do his job, as first a strangled, gurgling moan escaped from the victim's mouth, and then she opened her eyes and grabbed Dennis's father by the hand. From the surprise and unreality of what was happening, the man simply lost consciousness. As it turned out later, due to extreme stress, the girl fell into a lethargic sleep. She had no pulse or heartbeat, her skin was pale, in general, all the signs of death on her face. In a hurry, the doctors recorded the death and gave the body for examination. Den's father started his work with all the accepted conclusions. The girl woke up at the autopsy. Fortunately, she was saved, but Dennis's father, along with gray hair, acquired a heart condition at the age of 34, went to all kinds of psychologists and psychotherapists a lot, and never engaged in forensic examination again, transferring to a regular clinic as an ordinary therapist. Perhaps to the readers of this site, after the numerous silhouettes and monsters, this story will seem nonsense, but imagining the whole nightmare of what happened, it really makes me feel creepy.